right. All right, I think we are we live? Yeah, we're live. Let's count this down. Oh, I've got speaker running. I'm going to have a echo like mad on there. Nice, Wes. Nice. Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love. Coffee with Wes will be starting soon. We're highlighting 3 different shows tonight that are going to be going on. Oh, let me figure this out. Oh, I'm going to kick back for a second here. Kick back. I'll figure it out. At 7:15. At 7:15 tonight is Frank Terzo's show, The Community Pulse. And then at 9 p.m. is Vince Gianella's program, the Monday Night Live music. And then Axe and Nacho has Fruit Loop in My Tunes, 11 p.m. That's the name of it tonight. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. Oh, is everybody feeling good? Does everybody have coffee? Does everybody feel like they're hanging on? Are they hanging on? Are y'all hanging on? I am. Oh, this coffee is good. Oh. Hey, it'd be the perfect time to share this out. Go ahead and hit that share. You know everybody wants this show. It's super popular. No, but serious, you know, a pity like would be cool. I do like those pity likes. Ta-da-ta-da-ta. Pity likes. Ta-da-ta-da-ta. Pity likes. Oh yeah, here we go. 1 minute left till that happens. Emotion New Soul is the act on Community Pulse tonight. So 7:15, be there to show some support. He always has a great crowd over there. It's always a great show over at Frank's. So I know that's going to be really awesome for Emotion New Soul. Oh man, I'm just feeling good. Hey, there's people out there. I see the love of my life, Allie. I see Wes plays music. I see Michael's songs. Oh, that's so friggin' awesome. It's probably Rabbit's out there too. Rabbit, yes. Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of this ad so the beans. Drinking coffee, I'm getting stoned. And if you join me, I won't be alone. I'm drinking coffee, I'm getting high. Coffee with Wes. Yeah. Look at the outside. Look at that. We've got color. We've got color outside. This is gonna lag. I just know it because Evie Mux, I've been having such luck. But peace and love, everybody out there. Peace and love. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever it is, wherever you are around the world. I hope you are having yourself a good one. Make it a good one. It is sunny and I think in the 50s. I think it's in the 50s. Sunny and in the 50s here. This is the front yard. Normally, when this is on the other side of this bush, this yellow one here, between it, that's that pecan tree out front. Normally, we're pointed in that direction where the sunset would be, but we're going to be out of here before the sun sets. So I thought I'd get a shot with color on this bush and this bush. This is looking down south in the yard, and it's over right about there, over there, where I get the sun's rise when I do those. So I put it over here for the sunset, looking in that direction, and move it over looking out through the woods there for the other. It's a beautiful day. It's a Monday. Oh, you stinking camera. There. Oh, look at that. Look at everything falling apart. I'm not gonna stress. I'm not gonna stress. Everything has We have had some issues, as some of you may know. Justine, peace and love. As some of you may know, we have had some issues with the shows. This thing, I looked today because Ellie had told me that it was showing it was some mobile hotspot. I looked at the screen and everything, and clearly EV Marks had put the server that was running my service was through some other image into the feed, because everything was good through EV Marks. That wasn't my desktop. That desktop had Firefox, I think, installed on it. I don't have that on any of my equipment here. It was I have no idea how that happened. But EV Marks, I'm having my doubts on it. OBS likes to fail now and have issues, especially after the latest update that I was hoping was going to solve some of the stability issues. So yay! I have spent the day working with Meld, going through that, as well as some tutorials and reviews of XSplit, looking at some other options. I investigated Restream, and looked at the current pricing and stuff back over on StreamYard. Not happy. I'm just not. I'm just not happy. We're gonna figure it out though. We're gonna figure it out. I hope. It's been snowing there. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. It was 81 here yesterday. It was 56 or 57 today. When the deer come out, they usually are on down in that area there, and then over where there's on the way on down here where that grass line is. They'll go down there because that's where the pear trees are at. All right, feel good. This is a good motivating shot. I think it's live. We might see a bird. I don't know. There are birds and things out there. What is that? Is that my mic? Oh, get out of the screen. There we go. 40-degree temperature drop. I know. Things are, it's been a rough couple of weeks. Like I say, EV Marks gave us the bogus crap on Saturday. It threw that at the end of the show. I have no idea what that was all about. I've been disappointed in that. But we persevere. We continue. That's what we do. We continue. And it is Monday. It is the important day of the week. I hope the audio is at least coming across. I can see it lagging. I can see that. Monday is the important day of the week. It is the day that sets the tone for the week. I have tried to be over the top, happy, good mood, outside, getting a little bit of sun, enjoying the day. Had a productive day. It was a lot of going through, video resources and investigations. It was I don't have an answer I like. So I'm gonna continue. Hey Maria, peace and love. Good to see you. This is the front yard. This it goes way on. You can't. It's on down there. There's several acres out here out front. It's looking nice. I thought I'd pick up because these yellow and this red. That's why I aimed it the way I did. The yellow and the red. Sun sets over in that direction. That road, you can see probably right about there. You can see a little sliver of where the road, because it goes up that hill there to the. That's probably a half mile, almost a half mile, quarter mile, a quarter to a half, third, yeah. Third of a mile. That's what I would guess. Peace and love. Hope everybody's doing well. Great show yesterday, Michael Songs. That was awesome. I enjoyed that. Sat back with my coffee, lurked. I made my presence known, and I just lurked because I can't. It's too early for me to type. I like to just be in the show. I like to just be into listening to the music and enjoying the show. Michael Songs has his shows on Sundays. He's had a bunch of other lives recently and all this other stuff, so make sure you ring the notification bell. But every week he has a program at noon Eastern time on Sundays, and I try to never miss that. I try to never miss that. Yeah. It's that road noise. It'd be nice out here. It'd just be nice, nice and quiet if it weren't for road noise. Yeah, you could see a car. You could see cars coming down that road. That right there's a little sliver of and they're in the distance. Yes, drop that. I know. I saw that. I appreciated that. You went right into the line. You went right into the line. It's like, yes, yes. That is my favorite. I enjoy all your music though. Because of You has so much feeling. I really like Because of You. Uh, uh, we should head home. The storm. I lived in Florida. The descriptions that you use of it, it's like I could totally get you. You paint such a picture. Uh, I just enjoy the music. Really enjoy the music and the guitar work. I enjoy the guitar work. It's another thing watching you go through and work those chords and work the neck. Uh, it's really enjoyable for me. It's a similar feeling with different style of music that I get with West Plays Music. West Plays Music. I watch him play. I watch him play. I do the same thing with you. I'll watch you as the performance is going. I'll watch you play, and I also always note the little differences that you make in the performance, the different little different feel that you give to the songs each time. I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. Genuine enjoyment. Genuine enjoyment. Everybody tells everybody they're great. Everybody says, "Oh, you're great. Oh, you're great." And it really knowing where I'm at, it's like, come on. I'm over here on this base. We are not all on the same level. At your show and Wes's show, I'll just sit there and enjoy. Well, no, if a big truck goes by, you'll hear it. If a big truck goes by, you'll hear it. It does get bad. It does get bad. Yes. Oh, he does it. There's such a feel. There's such a at ease feel, and he's just got that neck. He's just working it there. Always enjoy it. And the differences with the performances, the dynamics, the speed and emphasis. It is good. I already, I got us a paid gig when I was in that garage band. I said so now I already used that line. That was back when I moved here. I had never when I was 17 I played one party. And we were terrible. I mean, we were really terrible. And I knew nothing. And so when I got here, I joined a garage band, made a cartoon. There's 6 cartoons of the bandits out there. Uh, and it's the actual guys. It is kind of comical. But no, I got us a paying gig at a bike night out in a parking lot at a restaurant about 2 miles north of here on this main road. And it was a paying gig. So we were professional musicians at that point. I think I was 37. I think I was 37 when that happened. Oh, I'm feeling good. It's a nice spring is here. Spring did arrive this past weekend. And so we are moving into another season. I don't know. I mean, it was 80 something yesterday. It was obscenely hot for March. I wasn't happy with that. But then today, I think maybe this is normal, 57. I have no idea at this point. I'm just riding it out. And I know the rest of the country's going through a whole lot of the same kind of crap. The up and down stuff that's going on. Love playing underdog. I really want to hear you do a cover of it. I really want to hear you cover my cover. Base it. You'll go further. I just went to here we go. I'm bringing this. Because I'd never, the other one, I wanted something with more energy. I wanted something with more energy than the original. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. I knew I wasn't wanting to do that. I knew that wasn't going to work out for me. Oh, I feel good. I feel good. There were more cats. There were more cats. Billy Jack, I don't know if I've mentioned, is a male that has bonded with, befriended, I guess, because all the cats here, all the females, everything's fixed. There's a male who's been hanging around with Not the Mama, one of the black and white cats. And I've seen Billy, I named it Billy Jack. It doesn't let me near it. It runs. It's like, oh, I'm not supposed to be here. And it makes a... So I've seen it the last couple days. And I hear some moaning just before the show. I'm hearing some aggressive posturing on outside. And I look, and it's Billy Jack just fending off some other gray cat, not Billy Jack, one with more white and some different stripe patterns. So there was out back, Billy Jack is living up to his name, letting these other cats know, nope, you're not coming around here. We don't need you here. We don't need you here. And that I found comical. Also, I had a bus. I have had a good weekend playing music. I did have a failure yesterday, but I went again, and it wasn't any good the next time, but it was still okay. I am enjoying playing. I'm playing about every day now, and for an hour or two a day, and it is starting to. Everything's feeling more at ease. I'm just having more fun with it and everything along those lines. Mad Labs, cheers, peace and love. Random nonsense. How are you guys doing? How are things over there? Is life treating you well? Is everybody feeling good today? Is everybody doing what they're supposed to do to feel good today? It's Monday. You still got time. Well, not if you're Aussies. You guys are ahead of us. And the day's almost over. You don't have much time if you're in the UK. But continental North America, in this time zone, there's still time. If you haven't done something badass cool that you enjoy, that gives you some pride, do it. Make it happen. Give yourself a little bump of put in an hour on whatever your passion project is. Do something along those lines to give yourself that good feeling so you end the Monday positively. That's what I'm hoping to do. I've had a good day, and I'm making sure that because Monday set the tone. You want to have a good Monday. Getting ready for another interview. Yes. Interviews. Oh, man. I've done some of those. I don't do very well. It's probably the weed. But, it's still. The weed has been good. I have to say with the music, I have been, as a testimonial, practice helps. I have been adding here and there different songs to what I know, learning, trying to at least approach a new one each day. I go to everything high. I go to everything high, Mr. Art of Floundering. 2 a.m. It's like 2 a.m. I'm laying down. And I get a notification on the phone. I had just set it down. Art of Floundering is going live. Easter show. I was like, oh man. I listened for just a bit and it's like I've gotta go to bed. I can't right now. No, I made sure to give it the like. Maria gifting a membership. Oh, if I had the bass, I would sing a thank you song for that. Instead, I will do... Is this? Hey, thank you for supporting the channel by purchasing those gifted memberships. Oh, and welcome to all the brand new members here at the Cult of West. Prepare to don the wisdom of the robe. Yes, thank you very much. I'm assuming he was done talking. I don't have any of the sound coming through. I don't have my headphones in. So, that's not good. That's not good. Will D from the Art of Floundering podcast is out there. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate that. It is always helpful when the channel receives support. Yay! The cult. We're really having a rough month. I mean, we're having a rough month with luck, with systems, everything. Everything is just, oh my God. So, I've been playing a lot of music, and that really does help me feel the weed better. Because with all of the different things, you want to make sure that you get that positive energy going. This thing is just, let me do some hyping. Tonight we have the Community Pulse at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time on Frank Terzo's channel. Emotion New Soul is going to be the guest. And then at 9 p.m., Vince Janella has the Monday Night Live. He's going to be bringing it with music. And then Fruit Loop in My Tunes. Axe and Nacho doing the Fruit Looper show. Those are the programs that I have highlighted tonight. Nightbot is dropping those every 10 minutes out in the chat. They're also listed down in the description of the video. Tim in Valencia, peace and love. Rabbit, I hope you're doing well. Hockey. Rabbit's got the hockey going. These are the music shows tonight. 7:15 over there, Frank Terzo, the Community Pulse. Emotion New Soul is going to be there. Emotion is fantastic. I always love watching Emotion's performances. He didn't do a live this weekend, but on Sundays, sometimes he will go live at 3 p.m. Eastern Time is what time he normally schedules those for. Those are the programs that are tonight. Now, I want to mention on Wednesday, I want to do an early hype here. We've got Allie Paints. Wednesday night, there is an Allie Paints going to happen where somebody could win a painting by Allie. It's Names in the Can. Anybody that goes to Michael's Songs on Sundays for the Names in the Hat, Names in the Can. It's that sort of thing. Sunshine, peace and love, Sunshine. Good to see you. I was one of those lurkers. You said, or the lurkers out there. I understand. The ones that are watching but don't want to talk. And the ones that want to talk. I was one of the lurkers. I gotta say, I really love The Rock, Mr. Rock. Sunshine's got Mr. Rock going out there on photo shoots. Is that a Bass Pro Shop or something along those lines? Was that the latest? Was that the one that I saw? It was good. Oh man, anybody who is a content creator, you can drop your links with #awesome. If you already have a wrench, drop a link to whatever video or live or whatever you've got going on. Oh, this is wrong. It says March 11th. This is actually going to be Wednesday, the 25th. I didn't realize there was a date on there. I apologize for being So lame. Oh, is it lagging? Of course it is. Of course it is. Because that's what happens. Because that's what happens. Yes, with drawings. Well, they're paintings. She paints with gouache on Wednesdays. She does the base coat ahead of time, so she's just going to be putting the detail work in during the stream. Oh. And through the stream, anybody that makes a donation, a $5 donation, every $5 donation, get your name put in the, it's a trash can. It's a small, but looks like an outdoor trash can. And at the end of the stream, as long as the goal was met, she draws a name and they win the painting that she made. It's a lot of fun. I mean, I don't have to do anything other than smoke and kind of make jokes. You know, within reason. Within reason. Oh, taco meat. Oh. The taco meat sounds so good. I haven't had tacos in a while. I've got some Angus burgers that I don't know whether I'm doing tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. And I got a dog that heard me say Angus. Okay. But no, we are enjoying a little bit of sunshine here. A little bit of sunshine and some color. Seeing if maybe some deer walk through here. I should have placed the camera on down past where this red bush is on down there, because the deer are usually way on down there if they come up into the yard. They have been up right up here in the front, but not during the day. They stay farther away. Oh, but I am doing what I can to feel good during these days of poor luck. I don't know. It's the universe just every now and then just kind of taking a swipe. And that's why you have to have you see me going live playing music. You see that happening each day. And that is totally my therapy. That is totally I've got to do something to clear my head of the crap of the day. And that's why I always tell everybody else. I say it all the time. Find your passion thing. Find something that you can get into that gives you that good feeling. You have to have that to battle those times when the universe seems to be kicking you in the shins. And you're like, oh my God, why am I getting kicked in the shins? What is this crap? That's why I play bass. That's why I play bass. And, do what I can to try to laugh. Treach, peace and love. Hope you're doing well out there. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. I hear whenever I'm monitoring weight, if I'm looking to drop some, I try to only look at the scale once a week. I try to look at the scale once a week. You can have too much fluctuation throughout the week with water and everything along those lines. Once a week at the same time of day or whatever it is. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Doom, despair, and agony on me. It was what was the name of the country music show on Saturday? Hee Haw. Hee Haw. It took me a moment. It's sad. I mean, it's not sad. I don't know if it's sad that I was able to, within, 5-10 seconds it took me, come up with the name Hee Haw, or is that's a good thing? Oh, your brain came up with that quick. Or, wow, you've got the name of Hee Haw in your head? Yeah, and lyrics to a song they did? Yeah. I'm not sure whether to feel good or bad about that. But I'll choose good. I'll choose good because that's what I preach. It's what I do here and preach every day. Is hey, be good to yourself. Do those things that you need to do to feel good. Because feeling bad so often is a choice. Feeling bad. Now, there's times when you get kicked in the shins and you got, or, new stuff that is just hit. That's why you got to have some activity. I do. That's why I keep this just within arm's reach. So I can just grab this thing during the day and just, let me just play. Let me just play. Let me do something to clear away the cobwebs and the bad stuff and things along those lines. And it works. I feel lucky that it does work. I feel lucky that I have found that works. I know exercise will work. I know, well, those two things. Those two things. Doing live comedy can do it for me. I ride on such a high after doing live comedy. It really does a lot. It really does a lot. So find whatever it is you're passionate about. I used to do woodworking. I would enjoy doing woodworking. I got a 1 year when I was, I think I might have been 33, 34. I got a really good bonus for Christmas. And I put $6,000 into woodworking equipment, into all the Contractor Series Delta machines, all the lathe, the chop saws, the freaking table saw had a nice DeWalt joiner, held the Delta edge joiner, the 6-inch planer. It was I had a lot. I put a lot into it. I wanted to learn. I had watched Norm Abram for years on Sundays. I had watched him do the woodworking. Hey, this week we're going to try to recreate this hutch. Hey, this week I'm going to try to recreate this chair. Whatever it was he was doing. Gemma, peace and love. You have those, it goes up and down. It goes up and down. You try to make better choices. I understand a lot of the down, and I get it. I get bad choices. I get being involved with people you shouldn't be. Things like that. Like, relatives, other people. It's life can life is interesting. Life is interesting. And finite. Finite. It does end. It does end. Today, when it's over, you can't get it back. You have to take advantage of each day. You've got to really fight to give yourself that good feeling each day. To do something that you feel good about. Because you know if you're wasting time. You know if you're not doing what you need to be doing. You know it. You know it. You'll feel it. It will wear on you. Yes, people do write songs about such times. I love doing that stuff. I got into, I lived down in Florida at the time, Bonita Springs. I had the garage. I just put all of this stuff in the garage, had it set up, building tables and some other stuff. It was like, well, let me take on a project. Let me learn all these different tools and get good with it. And I was absolutely loving that. And it was early on. You didn't have phones with cameras, really. You didn't have. I had gotten I'd spent some money on a decent digital camera, had a kayak, a large two-person kayak, and I went through this. There was a bay and then through the mangroves to get to the Gulf, and just everything was in that bay, right? Everything, all this wildlife, and so I got into digital photography doing that. I was just loving it. It was near the time that I decided that was right before I decided I wanted to start doing cartoons, and learned animation, learned Flash, learned Illustrator, some other things along those lines. Good times, very good times. No, you're thinking of Casa Bonita. Casa Bonita is a restaurant there in Colorado that actually exists. It's an actual place, and it was purchased. It was going out of business. It was purchased by Trey and Matt. They bought the actual restaurant and spent. They're never going to get their investment back, and they're not worried about it. They spent I think it was $28 million or something like that, completely renovating the thing. They were gonna complete. I don't know if it's reopened yet or not. Have you been to it since it's reopened? Art of Floundering, Casa Bonita. Well, it has cliff divers. It's a restaurant that has cliff divers. There's something else. There's something else involved. It had really gone to shit. There was a news story that had an interview with Trey and Matt, and they talked about it was just really run down, and it was, but from our childhood, and they have spent so much money in it was a dumpster fire. They said it was a disaster, and they spent all this money completely restoring the place to just brand new. And they'll never get their investment out of it. They already know that. It was just, we want to do this. We want to make that thing into what it could be. Those guys, I tell you, those are two of my idols. Those are truly two of my idols. I love what they do. I love their work. And other things I love. Well, look at this. It's Emotion New Soul, who's going to be over on Frank Terzo's channel at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Vince Janella at 9 p.m. is going to be bringing it with the Monday Night Live with live music. And then Axe and Nacho, 11 p.m., the Fruit Loop in my Fruit tunes. It's not like it. It's just, it's not supposed to make sense. And I had to burp while I said it. Those are getting dropped right now out there. Was there a puppet show added as well? I know it had several different elements to it. The Casa Bonita. That was such a good episode. That was the episode where he put Butters in the wasn't that the one he hid Butters in the bomb shelter, and everybody thought Butters was missing, so Butters wasn't going to be able to go to Casa Bonita. That way Cartman ended up being able to go. He kept telling him there were zombies and everything else, and hamburgers. Butters was down there in the bomb shelter. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I love that program. I see that Allie Paints is dropped out there in the chat. The links to Allie Paints, which is on Wednesday. These are the programs that are tonight over here at Frank Terzo's, Vince Janella, and Action Nacho. All the links to these are out in the chat, but they're also down in the description of the video. I also want to mention Art of Floundering podcast has been doing some impromptu at different hours live streams. Hit that notification bell over there on the Art of Floundering podcast. You'll want to get connected over there. He's a bit of a maniac. Oh, I feel good. So these programs are tonight, and then ignore the date on this thumbnail. There is another one happening Wednesday, day after tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Allie Paints. Somebody is probably going to win a painting. So, be there. Show some support. Do those cool things. I'm enjoying this. I'm feeling good about the day. It's Monday, and I have done okay. Yes, he hid Butters. Had him in a bomb shelter out back of somebody's place or something along those lines. Telling him it was the end of the world and zombie apocalypse. Zombie apocalypse. Nuclear war. I don't know. It was one of those things. I'm trying to decide whether or not to roll that up. I've still got to walk all the way down the end of the driveway to pick up the trash can. I think the trash can's probably, you just can barely not see it. It's like right here. And then that's the road beyond it. Ta-da-da. Yes, drawings. She's going to be painting, and we're going to be hanging out. It'll be one of those. It'll be one of those. I like this. I like this shot. This is working. I don't see any deer, but it's too early. They'd be it'd have to be closer to dusk, and we've got a while before that sunset happens. And I wouldn't be able to keep going until the sunset because of other obligations tonight. So I figure this is a nice shot to get. Nice shot to get on a Monday. Think about what it is you can be doing. I know a bunch of you have so much already going on. And kudos to every one of you. Kudos to Michael Songs and Maria. Kudos to Allie. Kudos over there to West Plays Music. The efforts that you guys are putting in. Kudos to the Art of Floundering, hitting those lives, getting out there and doing those. All of you are putting in, and I know you're doing these things, and you're all expressing yourself. You're all putting that out there, and it is awesome to watch. It's awesome to watch. It's inspiring. It is creative expressions of mankind. I love that. That's so important. Each of you has so much talent in the areas that you're in, and just I love seeing that and that spirit. And you guys lead by example with that. You do it for the trolls. I heard you when you get was it 10K, 9K on a stream, you gotta expect a troll or two on those things. You gotta expect some of them. Usually, you put it on slow mode. I think I have mine slow mode 5 seconds, 5 or 10 seconds. But that keeps them from being able to just bam, 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 real quick. Because, a lot of times, if I get a troll, well, the troll may be the only one there. Although because they don't put it out as much. Yesterday was so disappointing. I went live to play music in a vertical. And in the first 20 minutes, they'd thrown it out there 140 times. And it was, okay, they're going to give me some decent numbers today. And I'd gotten 3 or 4 subs off of those. But OBS decided, because OBS is now, not as stable. Suddenly, I wasn't getting the stream going over from OBS. It was just dropping out. And I ended up having to stop it. The second one I went to run, the algorithm was like, you already did this once today. Really, we don't need this. And so it didn't go out as much. But I still ended up getting 5 more subs off that. If I could put in longer lives playing music. But I mean, it's not like I have. I'm doing some weird improvs. And not everybody's into the weird improvs that I do. So that doesn't always draw a crowd or keep people, people sticking around. But I do have fun. I am having fun doing it, so I'm definitely going to continue to do it because it makes me feel good, and it is my mental health. It is what I'm using to help with all of the different stresses and everything along those lines. Because life is full of them. Life is full of them. You're not getting out of here alive. Is that phrase right? Because it ends for all of us. You have to live true to yourself, otherwise you really get down. You really get down. You gotta have those moments. You gotta have those moments. I I should do that on a Saturday. I should do a telethon, or what? It wouldn't be called a telethon because telethon was you're calling up and all that other stuff. But I should do like an 8-hour stream. I should do a 8-hour fundraising stream for a PC fund. I was looking at PCs, right, and it was like, oh, I really can't put money into this right now because I just need it. Well, the PC is only a part of it. I believe if I knock out my by going to a 2-monitor system as opposed to 3. I'm running 3 monitors right now, and this third monitor is running in a different. It doesn't do 1920 by 1080. So I need to get this monitor off of this system. Probably put that monitor onto this other older Optiplex machine that I think has 16 gig that I could probably use to run different things and have it NDI into a stream here. A lot of my problems, it's, EV Mux has shown some serious issues. It just stopped the stream on Love, Art, and Music within minutes of it starting last time. The stream stopped. The other day, Saturday, it just put a white screen. Mobile hotspot. Where did that come? Because, I'm streaming. OBS was fine. EV Mux, everything looked right here. I don't have mobile hotspot. That was definitely coming from the server that I was connected to. Had someone hacked in, and were they able to inject something into the stream, the video into the stream? It was something about their hardware was screwed up. I watched the CPU go up and down here, the percentage over on OBS, but only when I tie in here to EV Mux. That is when I end up seeing the issues. And I actually think it's EV Mux doing some polling, some sort of polling routine. I have yet to find where the exact failures are in all of it. But this machine I got 64 gig of memory of RAM, and I've got 8 gig on the video NVIDIA video card in there. You would think it would do better. I'm hoping by eliminating this third monitor that is not running at the same 1920 by 1080, once I move it, and actually I do have another machine that could possibly be used to, like I say, serve up some different pages, serve up some different things that I pull together. And if I get all that set up, that ATEM, I want to use that to do the RTMP into the different stuff. I think it would really take all of the. That way I can just put a capture on the cables coming to the monitors here with the system, have everything just getting pulled into that and consolidated over there, and let it do all of the encoding for the stream to go out. There's a lot of thinking. There's a lot of thinking, and we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. I believe we will get there. You know, I'll do that. It'll have to be an 8-hour. I'll do it like an 8-hour stream. That's what I'll make it into. Feeling good. That's so disappointed me with the with Love, Art, and Music, because it was during the countdown. All of a sudden it shut. It stopped. All of a sudden it wasn't live during the friggin' countdown. And it takes so much because EV marks all these tagged pages, all this different information that it was really a bit of, it was depressing. Oh, that was super depressing. Super depressing. But I play a lot of bass, and that has been getting me by. That has been doing it. I need to do some, since we've been talking about advertising and such, I need to do some advertising.
Do you ever feel like your life isn't in your own hands? Like you don't have control, like you don't know where to go. You need that guidance. Oh, I'm at a dead-end job and everything sucks. My life sucks. I have no direction. I have nothing to do with my life. Cult of West is the place for you. A cult, you say? How is a cult gonna help me? You can get directions. Oh. Positive vibes. Oh. Reinforcement. You can find through the power of the robe. Wow, I can really feel the spirit. Don't you feel better having Cult of West in your life? The spirit is inside of me. Oh! The power is within you, and that power is the robe. Oh, it's inside of me.
Darren, would you like to hear these songs that I created about Pokemon? I've got 5 different versions. One of them sounds like it's being sung by a Japanese girl.
Oh, for Pete's sake, nobody wants to hear about your Rizless AI garbage, Owen. Nobody likes that. It's not cool. You should really save that for the AI girlfriend that I know you've got coming in the future. Oh, let the losers in your life know that you're sick of their AI slop. Get yourself a shirt or a mug or something. All proceeds go towards supporting humans and cats. Don't believe me? Check out the shorts. There's a lot of cats on this channel. I'm just saying.
Yes. I remember in the late 70s, an experimental phone system. It was a regular phone, but it had a punch card reader. Those cards went on to later be used. They would have they were a plastic punch card with different hole patterns in them, so that you could actually put that in and that would dial the phone. You would have cards for each of your pre-dials. And it was after you had the touch tone, but who's got time to enter all those? So you could have cards that you push into the phone and it would do the dialing for you. And so you'd have a physical card. All your phone's numbers would all be on these physical cards. You could still dial the phone normal, but it was a card-fed auto dialer, like you had in hotel rooms. They used that technology later in the 80s and 90s in door locks of hotel rooms, and then they moved beyond that to key cards and different stuff. But it was a originally typed key card, but it was used, and there was a phone. They were trying to see if they could use that, if that would catch on as a system. Interesting times. I knew about that because my father's company did election returns. They were at the time it was an election return company. They would come in and work. There were television stations that would be at polling places and want to collect data from election returns, and so they were running those for them. Data collection, and so it would the cards would also would also allow for the data to be input using those cards. You'd feed the cards in to the prompts. Technology was worthless within a couple of years. That morphed into other products that were successful. They had a couple of those, but I was there. I think it was my second or third grade, my science fair project was a telephone hold button you can build. It was how the telephone line works, how you have to hold the resistance on the line to take it off the hook, all that other stuff. The tone system, and it was a push button hold that was in another box. I built it off of Radio Shack plans. Radio Shack had a book. I think I still have the book. 101 or 10 telephone accessories you can build. And so I built it there and had all the photos. That was one of my science fair projects. Oh, I've got a cough real bad. I'm going to mute because it's going to be loud. Sorry about that. I'm just feeling too good. I think that's what it is. Just feeling too good. Yeah, I have a lot of old phone knowledge. But that was how I got into electronics to start with. Those projects, and then it was after doing that project that I spent a summer when I was 9 years old, I think, soldering printed circuit boards and wire wrapping all day long on these modem boxes, I think they were. I'd gotten a early TRS-80, the first one before they had a manual printed. It was 20 pages stapled together. They kind of gave you an overview of the machine. Later, they had a great manual, but I didn't get that for 6 months. No, I've never used, and I was one of those early hackers. I was one of those early at 14 when there were BBS systems that you could dial up to, and you had your auto dial modems and all that other stuff. I was doing those things, getting into those BBSs where you could then get access codes to different companies' computer systems. The hackers all traded information on BBSs. You had to supply information. The way those BBSs were, you had all these levels, and you got access to more and more information as you got to other levels. You weren't granted other levels till you had put information into the system. And then you were, after a while, an admin would give you access to a higher level, to where you could get up to where they had the digital copies of the poor man's James Bond and some of the other things that were out there available. It was really fascinating. But cheat codes, games. I didn't do a lot of games. At the arcade, I did. I didn't do, and at my neighbor's. We didn't have video game. I had business computers, and I was doing other stuff. I wasn't as into the gaming on the computer because I was into doing a whole bunch of other work with the computer. I did play. My neighbor across the street had early on the Coleco, in television, all of those different games. He would get the new ones as all of them came out, but. No, mine. I was more technical driven, and then into hacking during the 80s. So cheat codes, no, but phone phreaking, the ability to get free long distance, all that other stuff, all this different access to when they broke up Ma Bell and you had all these other companies, and suddenly you had people, you could pick another long distance carrier. You could piggyback, you could use MCI, but you would have to call into a number and then enter your code in, and then you could dial your long distance call, and it would get billed on MCI. You'd have local MCI numbers, and hackers would just throw auto dialers on there to find all the different. Once you found the access, you had to find the access codes that would work and everything. Yeah, I got into doing different things like that. It was actually funny. I was taking up the phone line at home because I'm online, doing data and hacking and all that other stuff. And my father came in, and he was pissed off because he went to use the phone, and the freaking computer's on the phone, and he said he wanted to call his father. He was going to call, and at the time, long distance was expensive, right? You didn't want to make long distance calls because it was damn expensive to make long distance calls. And so he's all pissed, and I said, "You can call him for free." And he said, "What?" I said, "You want to call Grandpa for free? It won't cost anything. Here, I've got access numbers. Let me give him a call." And he was all of a sudden just elated with the hacking that I was doing, and he figured out that well, this is great. It's just got me free long distance. So I was encouraged. Bad things. Hey, if you're gonna do some bad things, I'll be pleased with that. I got a kick out of it. It was one of those. Peace and love, everybody. I hope everybody's feeling good. Click on that like. Click on that like. And tonight, hey, we've got some things that we are advertising for tonight at 7:15 p.m. The Community Pulse over on Frank Terzo's Emotion New Soul is going to be on the show. Is this lagging on me again? And then Vince Janella at 9 p.m. Eastern Time is going to be going with the Monday Night Live. And then at 11 o'clock, Axe and Nacho, Fruit Loop in My Tunes. I love that title, Axe. I love that title. You make it hard for me to, keep up. But we're advertising these tonight. The links to all of these are down in the description of the video. They're also getting dropped out there by Nightbot. Anybody who's a content creator, if you want to drop your link, hashtag awesome. Hashtag AWESOME. You can't spell awesome without Wes. You can get your links dropped out there in the chat. You have to be a subscriber in order to be in the chat, though. So subscribe, say hi out there in the chat. Now, Wednesday night, we are going to be over at Allie's place. Ignore the date that's in the corner of that thing. It's the 25th. It's Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Allie is going to be painting. The link is getting dropped out there in the chat. It's also in the description of the video. So make sure that you were there because you could win a painting. It's one of those things. Hashtag some Wes. See, and the thing is, I'm high. So you're just screwing with me. That's what you're doing. Hawkwind. Cheers, Hawkwind. Peace and love, everybody. But Wednesday night, you could win a painting over there on Allie's channel. She is going to be painting live. And if the goal is reached with the names in the can, we're then going to be drawing a name, and that person's going to win the painting. So be there on Wednesday over there at channel. It's okay. I just haven't downloaded it yet. That's no problem. But peace and love, everybody. We are looking outside. We are looking outside, and we are enjoying the day. And why are we enjoying the day? Because we're being good to ourselves. The Cult of Wes is all about being good to yourself. We put cult in the name. We have nothing to hide. That's why we put cult in the name. I'm not making you Kool-Aid. You make your own drinks. It's not a problem. That's not the goal here. I don't need all the women. I have Allie. That's all I need. What I need is to be surrounded by people that are enjoying life and making the most of it and being true to their creative passions. Being true to those feelings, those creative passions. That's what I need everybody to do. Is everybody out there clicking that like? Click that like, subscribe if you are new, say hi in the chat. Drop your link in the chat if you are a content creator with hashtag awesome. Hey, be there or be square. Peace and love. I'm assuming you saw my response. I hope everybody is feeling good. Look at this beautiful day out here. Look at this beautiful day out here. It's Monday. Make the day special. Make the day worthwhile. And you can only give that to yourself. The world can't give that to you. You want to spend your time doing those things that mean something to you. That is what it means to be a part of the Cult of West. Memberships available at the Cult of West. I want to run this again. Just because of the numbers. I feel like I want to show this.
Karen, would you like to hear these songs that I created about Pokemon? I've got 5 different versions. One of them sounds like it's being sung by a Japanese girl.
Oh, for Pete's sake, nobody wants to hear about your risless AI garbage, Owen. Nobody likes that. It's not cool. You should really save that for the AI girlfriend that I know you've got coming in the future. Oh, let the losers in your life know that you're sick of their AI slop. Get yourself a shirt or a mug or something. All proceeds go towards supporting humans and cats. Don't believe me? Check out the shorts. There's a lot of cats on this channel. I'm just saying.
Yes, there are a lot of cats on the channel. That's for sure. It was just before this show, Violet. It was just before the show. That's why you haven't seen it yet, because it wasn't that long ago. Peace and love, everybody out there. It's a Monday. Mondays are the most important day of the week. You gotta make Monday good. You have to put the time in. Passionate about that gives you that good feeling, that gives you that sense of pride. If anybody tells you not to feel pride, they don't want you to be happy. Tell them, hey, why don't you want me to be happy? And then see what kind of answer they give. It'll be horseshit, I'm telling you right now. You want to feel pride. You want to feel good, like you have put your time in on something that you truly love, that you truly enjoy. Do that, because that's how you get through the day. That's how you get through the day and do the things you need. Receiving new paints and canvases on Wednesday. Are you already out of canvases? You still got to have a canvas, right? I mean, I understand if you're out of paints. You've been painting a lot. Oh, I'm feeling good. I am feeling good. Staying true to that creative endeavor. The things that... Is that my... Oh, it is my coffee cup. I was like, what's that in the shot? That thing down there. Let me shift myself in this chair. Is it a beautiful day where you are? Because it feels like a beautiful day here. It is always a good time to enjoy. If you've got some sun wherever you're at, get out in it. Spring is here. It's time to start getting some sun back on you. Feel that sun and feel better about life. We need that vitamin D. You don't want to overdo it, but now you don't have the intensity that you're going to have in the summer. It's easing its way up. So, now is a good time. Now is a good time to try to do something about it. Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I hope everybody out there is feeling good. If you are new here, go ahead and click subscribe and say hi in the chat. If you're a content creator, you can use hashtag awesome to drop your links out in the chat. I should put that on a banner. I think I've got a banner. Hang on. Here we go. Well, noise. One reason I would, if I set up, I have some lavalier mics. I have some, so I could with a lav mic, I could go out and, with a sock on it, the dead cat, I think that's what they call it, that kills the wind noise. I get a lot of traffic noise and I get a lot of wind noise from everything out here. So that kind of keeps me from doing as much. The other day, I actually played the audio from out here. Let me see if I have access to that here. But that's one reason I don't film from out there, is because I think I'm hearing birds. I'm going to plug in my headphones just to see if I can hear them. Welcome in, everybody. This is a live shot outside of my place. We're going to be done before the sun sets, so I'm not bothering with a sunset stream, but this is giving us a good view of the nice day, and this is supposed to be motivational. This is supposed to be, hey, I want to feel good today. Hey, what am I doing to feel good today? Oh, and if you can answer that, then you're probably doing something on purpose. And that's another thing about it. You don't just want to do the things. You want to also know that you're doing them because of the positive. You want to note that. That's how you make it a habit. You note and give yourself credit for doing it. And that way you'll know when bad things happen. Oh, I need to do this. I need to do this. That's how I make myself feel better. Let me see if I can hear anything outside on that. I thought maybe there'd be some birds. No, I'm not hearing birds. Way on down there, I'm sure there are rabbits. Rabbits don't come up near the house with that many cats. There was one year the cats got a rabbit. Rabbits scream like humans. You'll swear it's a human child screaming. I had the front window open, and the couch used to be right against the front window. And it was probably near where this camera is actually located right now. It was right out front across I just started hearing the screams. These blood-curdling screams. And it was the cats torturing this young rabbit that they had found. Cats are killers, man. Cats, and I have multiple cats in the yard here. I think a squirrel might have just run by there. I'm not sure. But no, the cats will cut down on a lot of the wildlife. All the rabbits are on their phones. That could be. Rabbits live way on down in there. I'll see rabbits running across the road, but running across the driveway, but on down the driveway. Driveway's several hundred feet. It's a long ass driveway. I couldn't tell you exactly how long, but I do see rabbits on down there. A lot of groundhogs, a lot of squirrels out here, a lot of birds. Sometimes there's turkeys. Yeah, that is a squirrel running across. There is a little squirrel over there. Deer, raccoons, possums. There's a lot. Always look on the bright side of life. It's Life of Brian. Isn't that Life of Brian? I think it's Life of Brian. It should be. Unless my brain... I do my mental acuity tests. Hey, is everything still accessible up here? That's why the hee-haw reference earlier doesn't bother me, because I was able to remember it. As long as my brain still works, I will continue to persevere. I'll continue to do it. There's the squirrels will be jumping all around. The squirrels and will be all through these trees through here. And because there's tons of stuff on the ground that they're still picking up. All sorts of nuts everywhere. This is a pecan tree here. I believe this is a black walnut tree. All these are black walnuts. There's so many black walnuts on through there. I'm feeling good. I hope everybody out there is feeling good. Click on that like. Make sure that if you are new, say hi out there. Subscribe and say hi in the chat. And if you are a content creator, you can drop your link out in the chat for other people to get connected to you with hashtag awesome, AWESOME. It is our Monday show. Mondays are all about setting the tone for the week. If you haven't already done something that you're passionate about, if you haven't already put time in on it that you can feel proud of, that you can feel good about, do you have time to fit that in? Some of you might be across, over in Austin. It might be tomorrow already for some of you. You're out of luck. You're Monday. I hope you did good on Monday. I hope you did. But here in the U.S., here in the North America, in my time zone, and Gemma, it's probably not too late for Gemma. Gemma, if you're still up, you should go live. You should knock out a live. Just to, do it. Say, hey, I'm going to get some time in. I'm going to do it live. And just feel good. Feel good. Avoid the negatives. Don't spend your time on something like Facebook, just looking at anger, looking at the people fighting. Don't fight. Oh my God, don't put time into fighting. Blue Chicken, peace and love. Good to see you out there. It's already tomorrow for you, right, Blue Chicken? It's too late for you on Monday. I hope you had a good Monday. Tell me that you're making it happen and you're making it all feel good. I want everybody feeling good. And everybody has that capability. If you're not already doing something you're passionate about, so many people out here are. So many people out here are. And they are great examples. Because it doesn't take you don't have to be. Only rocket science is rocket science. Only brain surgery is brain surgery. And now brain surgery, I don't know how well that's going to go over. But even rocket science, you could totally do a website about that. You could totally do things with that creatively. Everything else is just getting good at it. And it doesn't matter whether you're a master at it. It doesn't matter how good you are. If you put the time in on it, you get better. Each time you put time in on your passions, you improve, you get better. You need to do that. All of you out there need to do it. If the world were just better like that, if the world were full of everybody pursuing their passions, and what's the phrase? The last politician strangled with the entrails of the last priest, something along those lines, the last religious leader. PTP! Cheers, part-time planning. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, water. I use Facebook to find out whether or not the trash during snowstorms is going to be delayed on the pickup, and with the surprising number of boil water notices that if I weren't on Facebook, I'd never hear of. Those are the things those and mom and seeing photos, kids, stuff like that. Otherwise, oh man, there's just so much anger. There's so many people that spend so much time fighting and putting so much negative out into the world. And that's what holds us all apart. And it's on purpose. And it doesn't matter which side of the spectrum over on that side, it's all about division. It's all about division. And that's not going to get us ahead. That's not going to lead us to a utopia. That's not going to lead us to peace. None of us want that. Nobody's born wanting to just have all this conflict. We are pitted against each other. It is not a game to play. It is not something to get into, because you're gonna feel that negativity it will rot your soul. It will rot your soul. I guess I could, but I never know when her schedule is, and I keep such bad hours and everything else. You saw how long it took me to respond to an email. I got problems, man. I got problems. But that's okay. I allow myself to be okay with having problems, because people have problems. That's just the way it is. It doesn't stop me from being a cult leader. You know, that's just the way. With all the people, I kind of wish I'd worn my robe. It would have been a better, people don't know about the robe. There's so many. I just have to show the robe. Let me show the robe. Let me do this.
Do you ever feel like your life isn't in your own hands? Like you don't have control, like you don't know where to go. You need that guidance. Oh, I'm at a dead-end job and everything sucks. My life sucks. I have no direction. I have nothing to do with my life. Cult of West is the place for you. A cult, you say? How is a cult gonna help me? You can get direction. Oh. Positive vibes. Oh. Reinforcement. You can find through the power of the robe. Wow, I can really feel the spirit. Don't you feel better having Cult of West in your life? The spirit is inside of me. Oh! The power is within you, and that power is the robe. Oh, it's inside of me.
Yes, that was Allie. That commercial, she had made that for me. Didn't tell me anything about it. Surprised me with that thing. Allie is going to have a painting stream that she is going to be giving away a painting on Wednesday. Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And ignore the March 11th in the corner of that. It's going to be the 25th, I believe, the 25th, 2 days from now. And 9 p.m. Allie Paints. She's going to be doing the detail work, and it's always a good time over at Allie's channel. Please check out Allie's channel. And tonight, coming up here in less than a half hour, the Community Pulse over there with Frank Terzo. Let me pause this so I can. Frank Terzo, every Monday night at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time, he has the Community Pulse. He interviews somebody in the independent music scene. There is always 40 to 50 people in that chat at all times. It is a busy chat. It is a good show. If you like independent music, this is a place to go. And tonight, Emotion New Soul, who you may have seen here on this channel. He has played on Love, Art, and Music. He's played a bunch of festivals over at Camp Gmail. He goes live on Sundays every now and then at about 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Emotion does a great job. And it's fantastic that Frank has him on the show. That is tonight at 7:15, which is in what? 22 minutes, something along those lines. So get connected over there to Frank. And then after that, at 9 p.m., Vince Janella has his Monday Night Live. Great guitar player, plays all of the songs I grew up listening to and just nails it on the guitar for every one of them. He does a great job. He's got a lot of showmanship and skill. If you're looking for something to do tonight at 9 p.m., Vince Janella, that is going to be happening. And then at 11 p.m., Fruit Loop and My Tunes. Axe and Nacho, and it may be both of them, Axe and Nacho. They've been both there the last couple of times. At 11 p.m., they're going to be going live. I know that Emperism will probably be there. I think last week he did the Fruit Loop show. It's where loopers. He'll start with a looper, put in maybe a keyboard part, and then or a guitar part, hit that, and then play over top of that. Have 2 or 3 layers looping at the same time. Empirism does it. Axe and Nacho does it. Wall Street VH does it. There's a number of people that... Richard of Carver, he does a great job with it when he plays live, and he goes live every night just before midnight sometime. But the links to these 3 shows, as well as Allie's show, are all getting dropped out there in the chat, and they are in the description of this video. So please get connected to these channels out there. I noticed that. Well, we have 77 watching, but they have to be subscribed to write in the chat. And if you are a content creator, come say hello in the chat. Click subscribe and come say hello in the chat. Hashtag awesome. You can use this as a connection stream to others. There's content creators all out here. Everybody's some sort of awesome. Some sort of awesome. Some of those should. But you never know. Hey, we've got... No, it's just traffic noise. Now that I've got the headphones in, I can hear the outside cam, and I'm hoping that we'll get some sort of birds or something. But you can see this shadow, which did come to right here, I think, at the beginning of the stream, has now passed on the other side. That sun is getting low in the sky, but we're not going to be able to be here all the way till that. I can stay a bit, but now I am going to end up going eventually. And I want everybody, by the time it ends, I want to be over there at Frank Terzo's. Let me see if I can find which one of these is Frank's. Which one of these is Frank's? That's 9 p.m. The Community Pulse, here it is. Let me go ahead and tag this. Pin this message. I've pinned the message for the Community Pulse, Frank Terzo's. That's going to be, like I say, in about 15 minutes. 17 minutes, 18 minutes, something along those lines. Emotion New Soul is going to be there. I am feeling good. It is a Monday. Do those things to make yourself feel good. Do those things to bring yourself that joy. Whatever you're passionate about, put time in on it. You only have that you know of. Now you may believe there's other stuff. Hey, huzzah, that's great. But the only thing we know for sure is we have this life. We have this life to experience these things, to do these different things. Spend your time wisely. Spend your time being good to yourself and giving yourself all that positive that you need to do. Because life is short. The days fly by. It will be over when you're... Hey, now I'm starting to hear... Are those birds? Now I'm starting to hear some birds. As you get up there, you're going to realize, oh man, time is fleeting. Time just goes. And you want to take advantage of it now. Start today. Like Oji-san Obscura says, he always says, start now. Start today. Do not wait. Because those days, every day just goes. Carpe diem. I didn't come up with this. This is just common, smart thinking. This is just what everybody needs to do. You need to put the time in on yourself. Energy healing video. You know, that I have thought about going out here and doing some filming. What I'd like to do closer to it's a little bit iffy. It's been stormy and windy and all that. There is a fire pit on down this hill. Right about, where my finger is, down near where the tall grass starts, where the pear trees are. There's a fire pit down there, and I am considering doing a fire. It's just been so windy or rainy or something along those lines. There hasn't been a good night to do it. I'd like to have a night where I wasn't doing anything and set all that up out there and stream from out there. I think that would be nice. Let's all subscribe. Are we all subscribing? Here at Rich New Design, Coffee with Wes, you can't spell awesome without Wes. It's the cult of Wes. It's all about you. It's all about you. Benjamin Franklin. Yes, that's what having been told that I resemble Ben Franklin on so many occasions, a good Ben Franklin out there nude would be, YouTube wouldn't like it though. I need to get, and I think I used to have some. I used to have some really, just the banana hammocks. I used to have. I don't know though. I don't know. That might not be the one. That I have honestly been told multiple times in my life by disconnected multiple people that I resemble Ben Franklin. It makes me laugh so hard. And I performed a music festival as Mr. Franklin, Metal Fest. I was playing guitar in Metal Fest. And I have done some of my music streams under the name of Ben Franklin, pretending to be time-traveling Ben Franklin. Pretending to be time-traveling Ben Franklin. No, not time travel. Immortal Ben Franklin. There can be only one Ben Franklin. Not time travel Ben Franklin, but immortal. He's always been here. And he was kind of cocky, and he took credit for all these different things that he didn't actually do. He took credit for, the steamboat. Robert Fulton? No, it wasn't him. Eli Whitney? He wouldn't have gotten anywhere without Ben Franklin's help. That's what Ben Franklin would say. He would, and he was saying things like, hey, lightning rods, you're welcome. Just kind of being a jerk about it all. The coffee is gone. What do we have over here? Do we have some water? I need some water. I need something to soothe my parchedness. Modesty sock. There you go. You did, and I'm carrying those around right now after my donut winter. I like to call it donut winter. And, it'd be nice if donut winter would end, but it hasn't yet. So, yeah, I've got that Ben Franklin look going so well right now. So well. I could totally pass. Nice on the interview going well. We're just wrapping up our positivity. We're waiting here. There's a link pinned to the top of the chat. In 12 minutes, Frank Terzo's going live. It would be friggin' awesome if everybody here went over there to Frank Terzo's for when Emotion New Soul is on there. That's going to be a good program. Emotion is a fantastic musician. Just great musician. And that is over here on the Community Pulse. Oh, I skipped ahead to the wrong spot because I'm not that good. The Community Pulse coming up at 7:15. That's pinned to the top of the chat. It's also in the description of the video. It's getting dropped out in chat. All these are getting dropped out in chat. So please support these channels. And if you like independent music, everybody in that chat, like all the independent musicians I know, they make a run through that show during that show. Everybody goes over and supports the Community Pulse. Frank Terzo is one of the nicest guys you're ever going to meet. He is fantastic. It's his show. He's hosting it over there. Get over there and show some support for Frank Terzo. 7:15 p.m. Now we also have at 9 p.m. Vince Janella is going to be going live. Vince Janella, A lot of music. You'll recognize the music. He does a great job with it. Please check that out at 9 p.m. if you're up looking for music. And then at 11 p.m., it's the Fruit Loop and My Tunes over on Axe and Nacho. Last week, he and Empirism, they were both, they run loopers, where you can play one part, like the rhythm part on a guitar, have that looping, and then go into playing the lead over top of it. He does all that, puts on a great show. Axe and Nacho, 11 p.m. Eastern Time. That's going on tonight. And hey, I see, look out here. Look out here. Emotion is the real deal. Hell yes, Gary is. Emotion New Soul he's talking about over there at Frank Terzo's over on the Community Pulse at 7:15. This is Camp G-May out here. Gary from Camp G-May every Saturday at 10 or 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. There is a 5-hour open mic that happens over on Camp G-May's channel. Oftentimes I will have that shared out or have it running after whatever I'm ending up doing that night, if things are actually going good that night, if my systems are not crashing on me, and all of the other things. Let me do this. All right. Those are the programs that are going on tonight. Please support those programs. Fitzjanella vaguely sounds vaguely like a disease. Oh man, I'd love to use that line. I'd love to use that line. That was good. It sounds vaguely like a disease. Oh man, Emotion's great. I ran across Emotion from when it was through Tuber Chat. Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, which I think is live now. Tuber Chat had Emotion as a member over there. And the Jay Jordan and I, we did a music show on Thursday nights, and Emotion got up and played. It's where I met Frank Terzo as well. Oh, that's a bad pain. Oh, that can't be good. Oh, that can't be good. Well, I think we have come to the, everybody, that link at the top of the chat. Oh, the link at the top of the chat. It would be awesome if everybody got over there and showed some support. We should be here again tomorrow for another Coffee with Wes. I will probably be playing music either later tonight or tomorrow morning. I've got to get things going here. Remember, everybody, be good to yourself. Be your own best friend. Do the things that you need to do to make yourself happy, because the world isn't going to do it for you. You have the power to do it. You just have to be true to what it is you love. Peace and love, everybody. I will catch you all later.
It's over now, it's over now. The Coffee with Wes stream is over now. It's over now, it's over now. Go and find something else to do.
Thank you for watching Coffee with Wes. Be sure to click that like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to make sure you're here when Wes goes live.
It's over now, it's over now. Coffee with Wes stream is over now. It's over now, it's over now. Go and find something else to do. Go and find something else to do. Just go and find something else to do.
It's over. Go home.